for our hospital. So I can't think as I come into telecoms and see how the thing even makes sense boku for we people. And I think say the next thing, being an engineer, say next thing na to enter this energy, see where I think wetin I fit contribute. And plenty experience wey I don get for the telecom sector. I see say I fit use am, I fit leverage am, some of the contact wey I don get, some of the knowledge wey I don get, I fit use am for this power sector as well. That's why I kuku decide say make I kuku chook eye put.
Interesting. So we also there was part of that 24 years, 8 years you just spent as a MD of A1 Power Technologies, and from where to they read for their website, they see say on I don't install over 45,000 electricity meters for both large and small companies, big o, small o. So on I don't do this sector for a long time. And I don't work with some big utility companies for the country. We no one call their name now, but for over 6 years, on I don't they work with them. So what I want to ask you be say this on a meter installation and all this is now the core service on they provide. Tell us what in the company they do.
Okay, so now there we been start the first opportunity where we get now there, and even that one, we open high see plenty thing, for that side. One of the big problem where they say this power we know they get, but we they get big bill, they get big estimated bill. So people they look and say for something we not they use the estimate that one no make sense to me. So so for that one we see say if people feel see and say this are waiting I use true. I go pay. Because I use am. I do my pass my neighbor now. I dey pay generator. So I go pay. So that area now we don't do work there as you talk. Now core service for us. We don't do work over the past years and plenty work still remain to do for that area. Because at the end of the day, this power where we dey talk, no be cheap, no be free. Na money they bring power now. So it's an area where the government don't talk now, say they want do some program to do plenty more meters, and we still want participate in that area because at the end of the day, if everybody dey sabi wetin they use, everybody they pay for wetin they use, then we fit generate more power, we fit help ourselves because this power ain't they really hold us back. And when money enter this power go dey there to serve us cheaply. We fit do many things.
On the meter solutions around renewable energy too, how the meter they work around renewable energy?
Okay, so meter na meter if you meter water, if you meter energy. So meter as for the mini grid. So for example now, normal NEPA as we know most of them no be renewable na normal energy. So energy come, you go meter am. Now for renewable energy na two ways. If you go some places where they say they make network where they call like a small grid, we call a mini grid.
Okay.
We go use wire carry power go per person house like we do for normal NEPA.
Okay.
Same way, meter go there to check what person they use. And again, you get these small boxes where they use. We get one, the A1 power box. You get Lumos. People sabi that one plenty. All the solar home system. Yeah. Then get not where they call pay as you go. That one said na one kind meter in B because it talks say okay, you put small money down. This is not the power where you go use. When that money don't finish, the box will go work again. That's a kind of metering. So in a way, so metering day for this renewable energy. So and so we do them.
All right, make we talk about some of the information where we they see, especially on top your.
Yes, looking at the situation where we dey presently inside the country.
The echo off your recording for there.
You're gonna need to off your recording because it echo back to us. They talk about other things where we don't talk about.
Off your live link, your online link where they watch.
You don't off them. Yes, so I go back. Your website, they tell us about how Una don't deliver over 45,000 electricity meter for both large and small power users inside Nigeria for the past 6 years. Now, this now the major services where we say A1 Power they give, and where Una they do this installation? How Una they do them? How will they possible?
Okay, so this one, that's where we start, as I told before, that's where we start. So we don't do work now all over Nigeria. We don't do for North, we do for Kaduna, we do for Abuja. Now, in this past few years, most of the work we do now Lagos. Lagos, plenty people there for Lagos. We work for Ikeja, we work for...
Lagos benefits last.
Yeah, yes. So now, so these ones now as we talk, so this meter are different type. For household, we dey do. For small business, for big business, we dey do. Even for the disco them, they get transformer wey they call like public transformer. When we say they put transformer for one area now, they want know how much power they send go that area. We dey meter that one as well.
All right.
Okay, so now I won't bring you come the main issue. Now we won't talk. One small issue before we enter the main issue for this diesel prices where they on now. We must talk about this price of diesel. They worry people too much. I mean the price on the double every now and then. The average Nigerian no fit cope. Moku no lie. Even me I follow. I no fit cope. It too much. But you don't dey for this business since. You don't dey for your experience for this business. What do you feel advice about this matter of this diesel issue? What will be your advice? You go give how I won't put this question in your view, your own the experience in renewable energy. How will it solve this problem now? I mean, they heavy me for mad because they find better way to put them.
Anyway, say thank God. Renewable. Thank God, say most things renewable now free. Nothing we God give us. Okay, yes. Renewable, biggest sources of renewable, solar,
like solar,
sun.
Like solar.
Give us sun for Nigeria now, Boko plenty. Another one we never started to use too much for Nigeria, wind. God give us this wind, Boko. Things like diesel, now production. That diesel, now production. That's why they cost. Now that they fight for Ukraine, the price don't go up. It affect person. The thing they pollute as you the process of generating that diesel or even to use the diesel in the affect the environment, in they make this whole place more difficult for our picking in the future. So renewable now the way. And the thing to do, not just to invest in that renewable, with technology, the thing not the cheap, the thing not they make sense more. So in our country now, for example, our government they try. I'm sure say if I don't hear about the Solar Niger project now, say they want solar for 5 million homes. Will serve 25 million people. Maybe they do things like that. So at the end of the day, with the renewable, you go fit generate the power where you dey. Okay, I dey my house now, I generate my power, I use them there. Now I don't need to generate them for Makodi, use a transmission line, bring them, all this long story, make the thing very expensive. So I think that are the way for us. That are the way for us. And God so good, they get the solution dey plenty. Small one, we just did for touchlight today. The one for fan today. They want to power TV day. They want to power welding machine day. They want to power a whole bank day. So different for everybody. Solution day. There's a way out today. There's a way out. So I think that is it. Now to just focus on this renewable, make them widespread, and make we really work on the communication. Because many people don't even sabi. Many people look at the thing as one big deal where they don't feel afford or one big issue. So that information, that communication, we supposed invest, we supposed to put money, put time, put mouth for small picking for school. Make them start to they know when they're very young. Say this na standard energy. When we say no go day surprising to anybody, it make it just become something we could do everywhere. I think that is really the solution. I mean, not only apart the biggest thing we there to say for our future as a people, for our future as a planet. Renewable na the way. So the thing will help us today, make sense today, make sense for our picking for the future.
Awesome. And Nigeria, if you then listen to us, we there for this power solution segment where we say we they run nationwide with all on team. And today we be there talk about, of course, our conversation there around the fishery business and why we get our guest will join us all the way because he joined us via Skype. But then Mr. Kehinde Adewoye, the managing director, A1 Power Technologies, they here for us to talk about the energy access for small scale fisheries. And now I don't know why every single time now me wisdom they live to they talk about this $100K. Now always me go call this money. God they see her now.
We go so give you.
We go give you because now placard I'll carry come on a company.
We go so give you small.
A1 Power now one of the companies where we said they announced as one of the 13 winners for the 2021 USADF All on Nigeria Off Grid Energy Challenge, and then I receive $100K blended project finance now waiting it be, because I get as wisdom they take explain some in cash, some in this, some in that. Now how this particular cash take help you to win this particular level, how it take help you, waiting you use this fund for, how you take planner.
Okay, thank you. So to start, maybe we first maybe we thank USAID for the support they give this industry. So as you know, in our competition, so to enter that competition, for us, not be the first time, this is not the second time we try. And so we will make some research, we will say, okay, someone, what do we do? When we solve a problem, So that whole exercise, that really help us to learn more about these small scale fisheries on one hand. It even help us, to understand our business to see what we do, what we do right. So the whole thing, even before we get the money, the thing not make sense already. Now this money where we get now, what we go use and do? You get one area for Lekki, Lekki, right there on the Atlantic Ocean, where they, say people now fish and they catch, now fish and they sell. So for that area now, we will put some this small room system, these small boxes where people go use the generated solar to use for their house. We will put 250 of those in 2 communities where they're there. And then again, we will build a center where we will have a cold chain, we will have a cold room, we will get small blast freezer, and we will make ice block there. So for the community to be able to use, for the fishermen, for them to be able to use to store their fish, for them to also get ice block. We say when they won't go carry fish say they won't go fish, they will carry ice block, go when the fish they come, or when people even buy the fish, they want to take and go market, they will use this same ice block to preserve the fish, so that the thing not go to spoil.
Wow, nice.
Interesting. Before we go to the next question, people, our listeners, won't know from and I go like we could know if you never switch to solar. Make you send us WhatsApp message. Moko no.
If you not go through that WhatsApp now, because if we see them later, maybe wisdom go look that WhatsApp later.
Okay.
But Moko proceed to talk to them more.
Right. No problem. So through this program, like we know now, through this funding where you don't get, like you don't try to explain in case people don't know the communities where they deploy this solution for now. Magbon and Urimodu communities for Ibejuleki. We understand say this project what they do now in a continuation from which I don't do before. So when I don't do similar thing for the community before, they can't like them. Other communities can't like them. They call on and they can't do more. So explain that. Just tell us why these communities for Ibejuleki. In fact, why Ibejuleki in the first place? Every other area, suppose where people go, they imagine say on a go, but why Ibejuleki?
Okay. So sometimes person they plan something, God they think another thing. I mean, God, thank God. Okay, so 2020 we've been doing these solar boxes. We get plenty. We don't work with some microfinance banks. Say we go sell them in some areas. So COVID can't happen now. Don't see this thing sell. We can't say okay, maybe we find cooperatives to see if we sell this thing. So we can't get in touch with the Lagos Fishermen's Cooperative. And the Baba where they can't say okay, this thing makes sense, but make we take and go the area where me they live. I live for Magbon, I live for Ibejuleki, maybe we take and go there. So 2 years ago, we check the solution there, these small boxes. Of course, now pay as you go. We tell people don't fit buy them once. We can't say, okay, for small people, for just about 50 people, we will give you this system, maybe we manage for now. So we started that one about September of 2020. And as we just sometimes we'll get problem, people don't go pay, why you never pay, they go say, me are the fisherman, or I sell fish, one thing, something don't happen. Okay, that's why we can't say, okay, make we look into this problem. This solar, this energy, it must use and do something that will benefit the users. So that's why we can't say working with the cooperative, we can't develop this project. Once you don't understand where the problem is, we understand where we develop this project and say, okay, now this one we will use apply for the all long. So in apply for the all long, we say, okay, that project are one thing. Another thing we say, okay, now 50 people they use this thing because we don't feel finance this thing plenty, we don't get too much money. And many people want time. People say they want time, but the money where they collect is a bit too much. If you feed spread this thing, make it plenty, maybe instead of this 6 months or 12 months, maybe be like 1 year or 2 years, maybe things will make sense a little bit. So that's the second part as well. So that's the second part of the project. That's why we the money now to also in those same communities to give more people. Some of them will be fishermen, some of them will be to give them access to that power where they will use for that can pay back over more time. So as we talk, so that area, the work we're doing plenty pass there. That fishing, the men they do the fishing, the women and the picking, mostly they do the process the fish or they sell the fish.
All right, make I join this one together. I love the sound of this particular one. 600 female seafood producers or traders. They gather regularly to do business around this community, and they sell. They also process this fish. I go like they in the middle of this to see how this movement they happen. But they really get any specific plans to ensure say these women benefit from the solution what they offer, because looking at the fish farmers, the way they impact them positively by the cooling solution what they deploy and other fundings and things what they do, and also security around it too. Mark could just know how this one will affect them in a good way.
Okay, now so the women now, so today now, one way, okay. So the fish, once they don't buy the fish now, okay, they don't fish themselves, sharp. They get to either find somebody who just collect them anyhow, say lose money or they lose the fish. So that one they affect them in terms of the business where they feed do. So one now, this cooling solution they will feed, okay, say I don't finish selling this thing now. Say I won't keep some, they get somewhere to keep them. Then in terms of say, in most cases, the fish where the fish come, this place are in front of the Atlantic Ocean. The fishermen go bring the fish, they go buy them there. Many people, of course, the people where they buy this fish ultimately, they go do their query other places. They get to carry that fish, go there. So the ice now the thing where they go use preserve. When we use preserve the fish, they can go there. So this solution now gives them access to that ice, very affordable, And then now that we say, okay, they get option to save the fish. They get option to preserve them temporarily. They get option to keep them long term if they want. So some of the emergency things they do before, they not go do again. Like, so they sell the fish cheap. They don't need to do that one again. Sometimes now they will say, okay, make this fish no spoil. Make I now go carry wood. Make I go cut wood. Make I start to the burn them. Make I use them dry this fish so that this fish don't go spoil. That one are hard work. And again to burn the wood self, the flames when they come. None are hard work, and the thing where they affect highs, they affect the health. So directly and indirectly, these things they benefit them, in terms of money, in terms of health, in terms of time where they get to do other things to look after them picking. So that's specifically now some of the ways in which this whole solution go help the women.
All right, very beautiful. We know say residents of this community nine reach out to Ona to say, look, we want more of this. Make Ona come. And we'll go pay. But what I want to ask now, make it not be like some magic on they do that cooling solution. Briefly, if you just break them down on how the thing they work, how waiting the thing they produce, how they produce and where they cool the fish. Because largely this solution will reduce the cost of even fish in the long run where would they buy for market. But waiting that cooling solution, break them down, how will they work specifically?
Okay. All right. So that cooling solution, as I told, now 3 parts there. So one part we say it get like a fridge. Maybe say you use and chill the fridge. That's one part. The other part now freezer. So okay, you want this thing strong, make it there for a while. Freezer part there. Then you get the third part where they use make ice block. Now, so everything there in one place. The thing to be said normally, these solutions you will use plenty diesel. We use plenty diesel to power this kind of solution. But for this one, primarily na solar. Now solar will use. And yes, again, this one the chop power. Now 20 kilowatts, we say now plenty solar. So at the beginning now, that one will be small money, and that's why we thank God. We thank all on for the support they give to us. But the diesel way we go, if we say solar, the diesel way we go to chop there now, especially with 750 to 1, it not go make sense because now solar, we fit say make people gonna use these solutions for cheap rate. Okay, now bring your fish. Keep them there one day, 150 to 200. Come buy ice block, 1 kilogram, 100 to 150. This kind of thing. If to say that diesel, go even make sense at all. Because if to say that diesel only right now, that thing has a big like that. No do. You go use 50 liters of diesel in a day. No do. Multiply that by 750, and that cost get to go to the people. But now because now solar, we fit pass the savings in the energy cost to the people. The thing is affordable for them, and at the end of the day, it makes sense for their business.
All right, and Nigeria, anywhere where you did listen to us, and people where they abroad, they also listen to us today on Top Power Solution. We they talk renewable energy access for small scale fisheries. People where they into that kind of business. But now the voice of Mr. Kehinde Adewoye, Managing Director A1 Power Technologies. Thank you so much, sir. Say you come inside the building to follow us talk. But before you go, how the people then will be say one reach out to you now? How be the best way for them to feel reach you and to feel be part of plenty things where A1 Power they do, and where you even see yourself in the next 5 years, where you see the company?
Okay, to start, to see the company. So this thing, this small scale fisheries, as I talk, this thing really help us because we make us see problem with day. Now my born and women do with day. That this problem, that big problem. Make I tell you, for Nigeria, believe it or not, now 6 million people they do this business of small scale fisheries. 6 million people, and
a lot.
So if you look at the food where we chop now, protein they're very important. 24-25% of the food where we chop now protein. And that protein, I mean 25, and that's coming largely from fish. Fish is something we say just there, if we catch quickly. So we as a company, we want to look at in 5 years, we want to say that those 6 million people who do this business, make our solution don't impact at least 20% of them in terms of making their solution, making their business very affordable. Make our solutions help them fit do their business, where they do their business, where they live, where they work, where they play. Make our solution, make it don't impact at least 20% of these 6 million people, and that will impact our whole economy overall in terms of things like food security, in terms of food, in terms of the sustainability. Maybe say the fish where we they catch, make we not even make the thing just stay there, make it sustainable. So as a company, that's where we see ourselves in 5 years, focusing on that area. And then in terms of the other business where we they do, in terms of that metering, for example, as I talked before, we get some project where we won't do now. But generally, for power for Nigeria, we need money. So for that metering itself, we feel we won't even grow there. So that in 5 years' time, we won't be a leader, both in these small-scale fisheries, empowering agriculture generally, and then in metering, such that we can we feel assured the liquidity of money with our power systems. Now, last question, in terms of being able to reach us, the best way now our website will be www.a1powertechnologies.com. We did Instagram, we did Facebook, we did LinkedIn at A1 Power Tech, and then telephone. We did on 0701 806 5602. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Adewoye. Say you come inside the building to follow us, the chook mouth for here. We appreciate you, sir, and do have a wonderful day and week ahead.
Thank you, Samara.
All right, and to you, Wisdom.
Yes.
We get 1 minute for you to wrap up.
No wahala. No much talk today. My own be say I like this solution very well. At least the cost of fish in the long run will reduce. By the time we begin, they get this cooling system to help the farmers and the fishermen for that area. This is why all along they do this show, so they bring awareness on some of these things. So we did very happy with the progress where A1 Power Technologies they make. But follow all on social media for more story and more story on this matter and other matters related. Our handle now at All On Energy everywhere, social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and LinkedIn. Just find All On, you go look us, so follow all the matters. All
right, now that much we go fit take till next time. Next week Monday, actually, we go still bring you Power Solution in collaboration with Wazobia FM and the All On team. Thank you, Nigeria. You go pick out the recap on different segments on social media, and yes, even on All On platform too. We love you plenty. Make sure say you enjoy your day. Thank you, Mr. Adewoye. Say you come inside the video. I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. We they come back, no touch your die. Next, Women's Corner.